Welcome back. It's been a big couple of weeks for the New Orleans Business Alliance. The International Economic Development Council accredited them as an economic development organization, plus a big announcement about new businesses in the Big Easy and a conference coming our way this week. Louis David from the New Orleans Business Alliance is with us this morning to talk about all of this craziness that is just going on right now, but in a good way.
It's kind of been a busy couple past weeks, and we're heading into a busy few weeks. So Jazz Fest season kind of comes together as one of our bigger weeks.
So last Friday there was this huge announcement about this $100 billion.
100 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was getting ahead of myself. $100 million capital investment. What was that?
Yeah, so Provision Healthcare, they do a special proton cancer therapy that is kind of a new cancer therapy that affects some people who have cancers like prostate and other cancers. But they were looking for a place to build a new facility where they can have what they call healthcare tourism, where people come into a community to get a special treatment. So we got involved early in the process. We heard they were looking in the South. We wanted to put our best foot forward. We, got together a list of sites. And one of the bigger things that we did, which is a testament to our healthcare network in the region, is got everybody at the table. Got everybody from all the healthcare networks to say, hey guys, we would love to have this facility in New Orleans. Let's all work together to see what we can do. So they announced last week that they're building a $100 million facility on the UMC campus. So they'll be right next door to UMC and the VA Medical Center and LSU Health Center, as well as Tulane's Medical Center. It's about 60 jobs, and they're really high-paying jobs, about $80,000 a year on average. So they start construction the end of this year.
Wow. So then when that announcement came, you also received another announcement.
Yeah.
That also was very exciting.
Last Friday was a big day. So we had spent much of 2017 preparing for our AEDO certification, which is Accredited Economic Development Organization. Okay. There are 57 organizations that have that accreditation in the world.
And what does that mean exactly?
It basically just means that you're doing things the right way. You have to get audited. You have to show them the kind of programs that you're putting forward. You have to show them the partnerships. So we work very closely with GNO Inc. and LED and the City of New Orleans. So it's just kind of a stamp of approval saying like, we think you're headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
And now that we have it, it allows us to kind of broaden our education efforts on our side, lets us do kind of best practices and make sure we're up to date with the best way to do our jobs based on, what other organizations are doing. So we got that news last Friday, so that's very exciting.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's super exciting. So a lot of people right now here for Jazz Fest, but in the coming weeks there are going to be thousands of people from all over the world for what?
Yeah, Collision starts on Tuesday.
What is that? What is
so
Collision?
It's a giant tech conference. They had been in Vegas for a couple years. Last year was their first year in New Orleans.
Okay.
They liked it so much they're back.
Perfect.
They're hoping to have about 20,000 people, and about a third of those folks are coming from overseas.
And why is that important for people here in New Orleans? Why should they care about that?
Yeah, so basically it's great to have a convention here. We do them all the time, but this is a convention for tech startups and for middle stage technology companies. So we're also out there trying to recruit them and say, hey, New Orleans is a great place to visit, great place to have a convention. It's also a great place to grow your business. So we're showing off all the assets, all the co-working spaces we have here, the incubators, the tech community, they have tech meetups all the time. We have all these research facilities if you're doing a bio or healthcare startup. So we want to show them that New Orleans has the infrastructure to help you grow your company, as well as the state has some really aggressive incentives when you build software here.
Well, you guys are doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much for joining us this morning to share all this great news with us. It's what we want to hear. Thank you. We're going to send it now to Chris.